In this video, you're going to start learning Python with 10 simple examples. No complicated explanations, no heavy theory, just practical steps you can follow right away. So let's get started and begin with our very first example. In the first example, we use the print command to display a message on the screen. When we run it, the message appears exactly as we wrote it. It's a fast and easy way to see what's happening in your program, making it perfect for testing and experimenting. Let's move on to the second example. In the second example, we work with variables and a basic calculation. We store a couple of numbers and let Python add them together. When we run the code, the output shows the result instantly. Python handles numbers seamlessly without asking for any extra information. Now, let's continue with the third example. Here in example 3, we ask the user to enter their name. When we run it, the program waits for input, and once we type something in, the output responds using what we wrote. This is how Python creates simple interactive programs. Let's go to the next one. Example 4 shows how Python makes decisions using an if-else structure. When we run the code, Python checks the condition and prints either one result or another. The output changes depending on the data we provide. This is the foundation of smart, responsive logic in programs. Let's move on to example 5. In the fifth example, we repeat an action using a for loop. When we run it, we see a sequence of numbers printed one by one. This is useful when you want something to run a specific number of times. Now let's continue with the sixth example. The sixth example introduces a while loop, which continues running as long as a condition remains true. We run it, and the output counts upward until the condition ends. While loops are perfect when you're not sure exactly how many repetitions you need. Let's go further. In example 7, we create a simple function. Then we call the function we created. When we run it, the output shows the message coming from inside the function. Functions help make your code organized, reusable, and easier to manage as your programs grow. Now let's check out the next example. Example 8 works with lists. We create a list, add a new item to it, and then run the code to see the updated list printed out. Lists are great for storing multiple values and changing them whenever you want. Now let's continue with the ninth example. In the ninth example, we explore dictionaries. We store information like a name and age, and when we run the code, the output prints these values in a readable way. Dictionaries are extremely useful for structured data and real-world information. And now let's finish with the final example. In example 10, we open a text file and read its contents. We can do this by using the open function to open the example text file, the read function to read it, and then printing it out. After running the code, everything inside the file is shown in the output. This simple technique is the basis for working with data, logs, and configuration files in Python. And that's all. If you want to continue, in the courses section of the channel, you'll find many detailed Python tutorials, and I highly recommend checking them out. If you'd like to support us, you can join the YouTube channel and, of course, subscribe. Keep learning, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next video.